prize inside. Prize inside. Prize inside. Probably the two most exciting words that kids eat up when shopping with their parents. Well, used to anyway. We'll get to that. Holy crap, free prizes were everywhere when we were kids. Cracker Jacks, Kool-Aid, cereals, and kids' meals. A cereal offering a fake used nose ring that was never washed? Ah, heck, we didn't care when we were kids. We were all over crap like that. However, now that I'm an adult and buy my own groceries, the horrible realization has come in. We kind of forced our parents to pay for cereal and stuff just to get prizes that we never really wanted unless it was in the cereal box. I mean, seriously, who in their right mind would have wanted or known about a wacky wall walker if it wasn't a cereal prize? Remember those ooey gooey sticky hands? Well, they can't sell them in toy stores. Let them be vending machine prizes. Seriously, what kid passes up a vending machine without saying,
"Hey Mom, I want a My Little Pony sticker with Twilight and Sparkle without her wings"?
Yeah, vending machine stickers tend to be about 5 to 10 years out of date. But here's a problem. We call them prizes. We call them free. But not really. I mean, after all, you're paying for them when the brand names charge you extra over the generic stuff. Even kids' meals charge more but give you less food. You're paying for the toy. The thing is, a lot of these toys are now collectibles. It's kind of just too bad my parents never saw it that way, because they threw most of my stuff out when I was away. I shall never forget the summer of 1990. I mean, come on, I had a G1 Scorpionock and a complete set of G1 Terrorcons that gotten thrown out. Oh, and here's the kicker. I was told I wasn't playing with them. What? How the hell did you know? Were you spying on me? Can you see through walls and closed doors to see what I was doing in my room? I was 10 before we get anywhere with that. In all honesty, the term "you weren't playing with them" is a weak excuse, especially since you told me to pick my toys up off the floor all the time. Maybe that was a red flag that yes, I was playing with them. Oh no! I'm not bitter about the toy purge of the summer of 1990 at all. Not when I find out that one of my toys costs $239 nowadays. Not bitter at all! Wait, where am I? What was I talking about again? Oh right, food companies tricking us into buying crap. I mean, it's not an uncommon practice for any company to use toys, movie stars, cartoon characters, or something to get you to buy products. Go Power Rangers, you Krispy Kremen Power Rangers. The practice has been going on since the turn of the 20th century. Kellogg's had free flip books that the grocers would give you if you bought their products. Later on, you had to mail in box tops to get a prize. Mailing in box tops. Boy, that is something that doesn't happen anymore. Not when it was converted to box tops for education. How much is it a downer for kids nowadays to find out that their parents used to send in box tops to get a model plane or Hot Wheels when they sent in box tops? And now all a box top can give them is pretty much a pat on the back. Kids are too young to care about stuff like that. Darn it, we want stuff! And let me tell you, research for this is a pain, because when you Google box tops, you get nothing but box tops for education websites. But mailing in box tops was a big deal because they did have good toys. Well, most of the time anyway. But look at the stuff that they gave out.
Now you can see what lurks in the dark with the Darkwing Duck motorcycle flashlight.
Free gag with 2 proofs of purchase of Kellogg's Rice Krispies coming to a cereal box near you.
Breakfast Babies, 1 free with 2 proofs plus 50-cent shipping from marked boxes.
The Mighty Mouse Make-A-Face game.
You'll find a free diving submarine or free circling rescue boat. You have to put it together and add baking powder.
4 squirters free with 2 proofs from Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
6 Looney Tunes figures, each free at Toys R Us with a coupon on marked boxes of Golden Crisp and these Post cereals.
This is Spy Master Command Belt with 11 secret devices. Get it free with special Spy Master seals from 6 different Post cereals.
Free honeycomb watches.
Coming at you free, your own wacky wall walker.
Step right up. Free Bedrock ink stamp.
Spin Master Fred!
You'll be proud to own this scale model, and proud, too, of these Junior Strategic Air Command wings you get with every one.
Wheel rattlers. There are 4 you can collect.
3 alphabets license plates.
Now you can get a Cap'n Crunch topper and move them up, down, all around. Bend them, scrunch them, bunch them, flex them.
From one of these Post cereals. Play Linus and his friends at your house.
Mail it in and get one of these 4 Lego building sets free.
Sports Illustrated for Kids posters.
A free Big 'em flashlight with mail-in certificate.
You'll find 6, yes, 6 free marbles in each box, so don't wait.
Now Post offers you this special full-size plastic model of the SAC Survival Rifle. It looks exactly like the real one. Same size, over 30 inches long.
Yeah, buddy, looks like the real thing. Nobody saw this as a problem. But the other stuff was neat. By the way, when I was watching these old commercials, man, I love how they advertise how much sugar is in them. I mean, that was their selling point.
Then spangles them with big crunchy sugar crystals and, do they else make delicious day.
Here come new sugar jets. Kellogg's Sugar Smash. Cap'n Crunch is sugar sweet.
Sugar Frosted Flakes by Kellogg's out of Battle Creek.
Sugar Crisp. Plenty of the snack now.
Nowadays, they try to hide it. Like how your grandparents hide the fact that they have no interest and are really disappointed when you talk about your latest video game to them. I mean, Sugar Crisp was changed to Golden Crisp for crying out loud. But it does make me wonder how much sugar is in Super Sugar Crisp. I mean, there's gotta be a major sugar crash after eating a cereal called that. However, the mealy box tops craze did seem to dwindle down in the 80s, as the prices started to get cheaper. With a few exceptions, cereal prices are less and less, and pretty much have lame activities on the back of the cereal box. My last visit to the cereal aisle, no cereal was actually giving out toys. They seemed to be concentrating more on odd gimmicks than they were on toys or promoting the latest movie. I mean, come on, how many times are we going to be tricked into buying a special limited time Lucky Charms where the marshmallows are just 4-leaf clover hats? I mean, what's so special about that when the marshmallows still taste bland? Unicorn marshmallows? Well, sign me up. It's the same damn thing. At least chocolate Lucky Charms has a different taste, although it's basically a year-round Count Chocula. Yeah, buddy, I'm on to you. Even though the box top craze died down in the 1980s and 1990s, something else happened. That's right, the Kool-Aid points. So who remembers those things? Basically, it's a trick to get us to drink more Kool-Aid, but it made it look like we could get some awesome stuff in the commercials. In reality, not really. Well, not at the beginning anyway. I mean, look at this stuff. Purple mugs. And you can't go wrong with Kool-Aid comic boxers. Wait, are those boxers? Those can't be shorts, can they? It doesn't really say, but if you wore them just as shorts and show up at school, oh man, every bully would tear up with joy for just presenting them the perfect target. Especially if you wore your Purplesaurus Rex t-shirt along with it. Oh yeah! This was not only the time when Kool-Aid Man was wearing hip clothes and sunglasses and riding skateboards, but this was also the time where they were giving odd names to their new flavors as well. We have the Great Bludini, Incrediberry, Pink Swimingo, Purplesaurus Rex, Crocodile Red, and Sharkleberry Fin, all of which, with the exception of Incrediberry, made a comeback. Later on, the Wacky Warehouse became the Wacky Warehouse Mall because of all the new stuff they added. Holy crap, did they need that much space to sell 10 or 20 things? Hold on. Stop it. Stop the 80s dancing. Seriously, this is what marketing in the 1980s and the 1990s thought we liked. No, we like the celebrities who do the dancing. We could give two flips about kids dancing in a commercial. Good gravy, this stuff is just cringy. However, the Kool-Aid prizes did get a little bit better. You can now cash in your points for free roller skating at participating roller rinks. Funny how none of the ones near me were participating. You can also get video games from Nintendo and more. They improved so much, unlike Cracker Jack, where for the longest time, they thought a good prize was a baseball card. That wasn't a prize. That wasn't a prize at all. That was a punishment. My other favorite thing is the prizes you earn trick. Or fundraising. I don't know if they still do this at schools, but when I was a wee lad, my elementary school had pizza fundraisers, where you had to sell pizza kits. You sell so many, you can earn certain prizes. Earn and prizes don't really belong in the same sentence. Just like the words Academy Award nominated and Boss Baby. Needless to say, I was not a good salesman. Still not. Oh look, here's a reminder to support me on Patreon. I love how they give kids incentives to try to earn things this way, but in the end, you're still bribing kids to sell stuff to get prizes. However, this isn't the worst one. Now, if you were in Boy Scouts in the 80s and 90s and got Boys Life magazine, you know what I'm about to talk about. The back cover of almost every issue of the magazine was covered in video games, rollerblades, boom boxes, and everything a boy who wasn't going through puberty wanted. Again, under the label of earning prizes. And again, you have to sell things to get them. This was Olympia Sales Club. What Olympia Sales Club did was entice kids to sign up into selling things by enticing them with prizes. Was it shady? It was free labor, but with prizes instead of taxable wages. Wait, how does that work? Did the kids have to pay a prize tax on stuff that they earned or any taxes? Anyway, I tried doing this. But there's this horrible realization that I lived in a small town in rural Indiana, so I was trying to sell to the same 3 customers, and my toy purging parents were not about to let me go door to door in a big city. Needless to say, things did not work out like I had hoped. Goodbye chances of winning a Super Nintendo, so long attempts to get an electric amplified guitar, bon voyage fashionable jewelry kits. Although I probably should stop pretending that I actually tried to sell this crap. I like the idea of getting prizes, not so much doing the work. Again, not a good salesman. Oh, by the way, we now have, wait a minute, Toonamp t-shirts. Eventually, but not now. Give it time. See, I'm just not good at selling things. Now I call this video Box Top Bribery, and I use the word tricked a lot. But is any of the stuff I mention actually those things? Honestly, no. A better word to use is incentive. These companies gave us an incentive to buy and sell their products in order to gain something for ourselves. Be it a toy, a coupon, or something else. Are these actually a scam? Not that I can tell. Like I said, half the time the reason why I didn't get anything from these is because I didn't do the work. I didn't save box tops or went door to door to sell products. I saved Kool-Aid points, but I never turned them in. So in reality, if I didn't get a prize, it was my fault. Now, are there risks when sending in box tops, Kool-Aid points, and fundraising? Of course there is. There's a risk just getting up out of bed in the morning. There is a risk that you'll send away for something and you'll never get it. But most, if not all of these companies are on the up and up. Now granted, Kool-Aid points were discontinued in 2006. Box tops are now box tops for education, and Olympia is still around, but kids are no longer selling things for them. That last one may be for the best. Heck, there isn't even toys in cereal boxes anymore. Now there's some kind of contest with Ellen on the box. And let me tell you, Ellen is not a prize. She is her own person and nobody owns her. And again, all the cereals seem to be doing is having different gimmicks now, or capitalizing on the latest Disney movie. Heck, Cracker Jacks no longer has prizes, but there's still toys and kids meals. So most of the prizes went away, like the Willy Wonka branding on Nerds and Everlasting Gobstoppers. How many people actually noticed that? In the end, as a kid, we just like getting something that is a surprise or a prize. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed doing this video. I know it's not like my normal ones, but I wanted to try something new. As always, I had a blast going through and watching old cereal commercials and Kool-Aid ads. It brought back a huge nostalgic feeling for me. Also, with most Kool-Aid ads, kind of embarrassment that this represents the 90s. Will this be a normal type of video for me? Not really. It's just something fun that I wanted to try and maybe do again later. Now I do have a companion piece with this video, where I talk about a subject that doesn't really fit in with this topic, but I've got to talk about it since I'm talking about Boys Life magazine. And we're going to take a look at the ads in the back of the magazine. It's going to be short, it's going to be sweet, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm Toonamp. Thanks for watching.
Nintendo. It's a cereal.
With a cereal from Post.
Sugar Frosted Flakes are great.
Ain't got enough Super Golden Crisp. It's got the crunch with punch.
And more honey.
Cinnamon and sugar, we're baking up a bunch. We bake homemade cakes in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We're cinnamon and sugar shakers. We're cinnamon toast crunch bakers. Baking homemade cakes.
It's like homemade.
In the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.